Yay. We have some people to thank before we bring Rinban Sakamoto. Thank you to Rick Cruz for the beautiful shakuhachi playing. We'd like to thank our sponsors, Visual Concepts, Maverick and Haywood, the Ink People, who is our fiscal sponsor, Humboldt Area Foundation, and Wild Rivers Community Foundation. So thank you for their generosity that we could have this wonderful festival. And now I'd like to, before I introduce Reverend Shimba, I'm sorry, I keep calling you the wrong thing, Rinban Sakamoto. We asked the Wiyot tribe to come and do a blessing. Cheryl Seidner is a very good friend of mine, and she said, oh, I'd love to, but I'm going to be in Brooklyn, New York, receiving a Wiyot dress that someone had. And I said, oh, that was, in Hawaii we say, ooh, chicken skin, you know, like, ooh, that's giving me shivers that they had this beautiful gift. So Cheryl sends her love and her blessing. I talked to Marnie Atkins, and she couldn't come either, but she also said, please let everyone know that they're welcome to Wiyot land, and that she sends her love and her blessings. So thank you to the Wiyot people. And now I'd like to introduce Rinban Gerald Sakamoto, who is from the San Jose Betsuin, and he's also from Hawaii, and I'm from Hawaii, so we have this wonderful thing in common. But it was so special that we connected, and we want to thank Franco for making this happen. And we'll introduce Franco later, too. There's so many people that have just added to this incredible day for us. So, Rinban Sakamoto?
It is wonderful to join you this evening to participate in this first Obon for Humboldt. Obon is based on a story that's found in the Ulambana Sutra, and a sutra is a Dharma message that is attributed to Shakyamuni Buddha. And there are about 1,650 of these sutras that have come down through the centuries. And in this sutra, there is a disciple of Shakyamuni, and Shakyamuni lived 2,500 years ago, and it's out of his experiences that the many traditions of Buddhism flow. And one of his students, after his mother died, looked for her in the various realms of Buddhism and found her in the realm of hungry ghosts. And in this realm, all the beings, whatever they touch, bursts into flames. They are unable to satisfy their desires. And he found her in this realm of hungry ghosts, and he asked his teacher, Shakyamuni, how might I be able to free her from this realm of hungry ghosts? Now, how we interpret or how we understand these various realms as described in Buddhism really is kind of based on our experience. We might think of these realms, and there are fundamentally 6 realms of existence. The hells, realm of hungry ghosts that Moggallana saw his mother in, the animal realm, the fighting spirits, heavenly beings, and human beings. And in one way of understanding these 6 realms of existence is that we cycle through these realms constantly. Sometimes we're happy that everything is going our way and we feel the top of the world. Sometimes we feel that what we want, we cannot get. No matter how much we try, we cannot satisfy that need or desire. And so we might find us in this realm that Moggallana found his mother in. The instructions from Shakyamuni to Moggallana was to go out and to serve his community, not to go further into meditation or into discipline, but rather go out, get involved in your community, do something for your fellow monks. And in doing so, Moggallana was able to free his mother from this realm of hungry ghosts. That instruction to me is very important, that we engage our communities, that we recognize the relationship that we share with the world around us, that we are not isolated, nor are we alone, but rather we can connect to the world around us. Today, as we observe this Obon festival, that again is rooted in this Buddhist story that is 2,500 years old. It's not just Buddhism is not about Buddhism. Buddhism is really simple. Buddhism is about begins with the question, how do we resolve the difficulties that we cause and experience? That's the fundamental core question that Buddhism begins with. And Buddhism suggests that these difficulties which we experience result from how we see the world, that we have a tendency to see the world through our preferences, our likes and dislikes, our wants and our needs. And when we do that, we separate the world out. What I like, what I don't like, who I don't like. And when we do that, when we separate the world out in that way, it offers opportunities for difficulties to arise. And so if we can begin to see the world, not through our preferences and our prejudices, but begin to see the world simply as it is, that we can begin to soften the boundaries that separate us, that we can begin to acknowledge the humanity which we share, that we are all a part of, regardless of what our beliefs are, regardless of where we may come from, what our successes or failures have been, that we share this common humanity with one another. Today, as we participate in this Obon festival, it's not just Buddhists that we should remember, not just my family that we should remember, but we should remember that we are connected with all life, that all life provides me with the opportunity to live. And in recognizing this deep connection we share with all life, we can begin to acknowledge the compassion with which I exist. Today, as we participate in this Obon festival, again, it is a festival that is rooted in this Buddhist story. And again, Buddhism is not about being Buddhist. Buddhism is about simply acknowledging the difficulties that we cause and experience, and to begin to work toward resolving those difficulties by acknowledging our deep relationship that we share with the world around us. And that, again, is not just within our community, but it precedes us. All of the lives that have come before us contribute to our opportunity to live life. And we are grateful for that. I'd like to begin with a reading, a brief chant. It's called Vandana Tisarana. This is an ancient chant. I don't know how ancient it is, but it's old. It comes out of Buddhist tradition, Vandana Tisarana. So it's Sanskrit. And it means homage to him, the exalted one, the honored one, the supremely awakened one. Buddham saranam gacchami, Dhammam saranam gacchami, Sangham saranam gacchami. I take refuge in the Buddha, the Dharma, and the Sangha. It's not a blessing. You make this a special time. You make this, your presence here, and I think the committee is rather surprised as how many have showed up today. They're going, people came. And I think they're sighing a bit of relief, and it's wonderful to see so many of you here. So I'll do this very brief chant. And again, it is not a blessing. I don't have any kind of power or anything like that. It's really through us through this gathering, through your being here, that this festival takes on meaning, importance, and significance. So I'll do this. And I belong to a particular tradition of Buddhism, which is Jodo Shinshu, originates in 12th century Japan. There are many forms of Buddhism, many, many different kinds of Buddhism. But they all connect back to this very basic idea. How do we resolve these questions, these difficulties that we cause and experience? And all of the practices, there are different practices, ways to do that, ways to cultivate the mind that sees things as they are, and they're all valid. They all help us to better understand our relationship to the world around us, how our lives are sustained by that. So here, there is a myogo, which represents infinite wisdom, infinite compassion. These are the two central components of enlightenment, wisdom and compassion. Wisdom that allows you to see things as they are, compassion, how you engage the world. So I'll read this Vandana Tisarana, and we'll end with that. I forgot my dress shoes.
You're in Humboldt.
Thank you, everyone.
Shorty here. Thank you so much. That was, this place will never be the same now, I think. So we have something, Kelly, Anne, and Kim, and Kumi. Thank you. So it's a very heavy bag of Humboldt goodies. Thank you so much. Enjoy. I'd like to call up our Obon planning team. If you can, come up here. If you're busy, I understand, but come on up. This has been an incredible group of people. Everyone came together with all kinds of Obon memories, and we just started planning, and it was and there are more people in there, but this is one of those amazing moments of coming together and everyone just saying, I can do that, I can do that, I can do that. And we're like, yeah. Where's Franco?
Franco. He's doing something.
Oh, he's doing something. Oh, he's coming. Gary. Hey, Gary.
So thank you, everyone. This has been amazing. All right, back to work. So we're going to start our program. Craig. We want to introduce our special guest. Where did he go? Where did Franco go?
Oh, Franco.
So Franco is from San Jose Taiko, and we had this amazing swingposium. Was that 2-3 years ago? 2020, and it was just an amazing, immersive experience. And they shared with us about during the Japanese incarceration during World War II that music and the big sound, the big band sound, really help people, especially young people, to get through that really awful, terrible time. And so they combined taiko with big band sound, and it was just amazing. So thank you so much. And since then, he's helped us through all kinds of activities, events, and so thank you very much. And I want to introduce the next act. We are ahead of schedule. That's unusual.
Don't worry, that won't last long.
That won't last long. Okay. So next we have Gary Roney from Humboldt Taiko and Franco Imperial from San Jose Taiko, and they're going to play some taiko music for us. Yeah. It'll be about 10 minutes, so they have to get their drums. You know, that's heavy too. So in the meantime, please enjoy what's the altar. Go and honor someone who's passed. We have this beautiful altar in there. Wonderful food trucks. Enjoy, and come back in about 10 minutes. All right, 10 minutes.
was Coldplay. So this is the time where I talk a little bit. Cool song. Hachi Show and Happy Hour. And while I'm doing that, catching my breath. And after they're done, I'm going to introduce the band. My band. How's everybody? Oh man, this is fun! Where do you want to spend your Sunday afternoon then? Here! Well, beside your house. Alright. Oh, Humboldt Obon. Sorry. Been together for like 2 years now. We met, actually, we give credit to Franco because he actually helped us start it. For the Humboldt Swing Taiko, happy now. Thanking them for letting us be under the umbrella, also under the Ink people. So, thank you both for that. And like I said, been together for 2 years. Some of our members have been together since then. We have also a new member. Speaking of new member, we have Chris over here. Member of the group, Vicky. Happy Joe. Hope you enjoy it. Thanks for coming. Yeah. song called Jack Bazaar. I learned it from Chris Bergstrom from Asano Taiko down in Los Angeles area. So, not to make any excuse because I'm not professional, but I just learned this song. Jack Bazaar.
It's me breathing. Anybody want to make a phone call or ask me to make a phone call? Bad joke, bad joke. So happy hour. We learned this song. Sorry, we learned this song during COVID. We were wonderful or great. It was great that we have Barbara. Actually, happy hour. Yeah. So we have her medal. We got a happy medal. We get the brunch. Yeah. All right. We trying to see who's happy or who's not happy. Everybody's happy. All right. Everybody happy? Happy. Our last song. We got one more set if you like this. If you don't, we got one more set anyway. You get paid for this.
Happy hour!
踊りに来たお月様
The next dance is Matsumoto Bonbon. Matsumoto is a wonderful city, and where I grew up, Salt Lake City, had an exchange program. But when we started teaching this dance, I thought it was just hilarious because I think there are 4 unrelated Matsumotos in Humboldt County, right? Where are you? Where are the Matsumotos? Terry Matsumoto, Matsumoto. There are a bunch of them anyway. I thought it was just really appropriate to have Matsumoto Bonbon. There's a little peppier one, so you gotta pay attention and click. All right? So please don't be afraid. You know, the whole point of this is participation. So find someone who sort of looks like they know what they're doing and follow them. And if you absolutely need to, just look up here and see if you can do it and try not to run into somebody else. All right, that's it. My name is Chuck. Start easy, just keep them beat.
Team
杉葉青葉青山様が森の向こうから立ちの辻どっこい尋常どっこい尋常バンバン松本バンバンバンバンバン松本バンバンバンバンバン松本バンバンバンバンバン松本バンバンバン
Cut short in the prime of Dokoi Dokoi Jinja. Okay, our next one, you can tuck your uchiwa in your obi.
Are we good? All right. Sorry to cut you off there. Well, missing a couple of dokoi dokoi jinjas, but you know how it goes now. So we don't need now. You can put down your uchiwa. You can keep it, but I suggest you just tuck it in your obi or something, because we'll just be using our hands for the rest of the dance. Maybe next year we'll get you to some more props, some kachi kachi, the castanets, or the towels. Oh, towels! Gee, maybe we can get some over there. Yeah, okay, more merch for the festival. All right, so here we go. So now this next is the fishing song. So we're Humboldt County. That's pretty good for us. Sorandushi. This is from this one. I think is the Sado Island one, herring fisherman song. So. It's a little more complicated. Just don't worry about it. Just do it. Watch us. Watch the person in front of you, and watch when we're going inside and out.
Hey!
our next dance is one I've taught at various places. Ichi tatsu ichi no ondo. 1 plus. This is 1 plus 1, 1 plus 1 dance. And I guess I'm going to do this. So this particular song has a lot of Japanese English puns in it. So let me see if this will work. Might fall flat. All right. So how do you say 3 in Japanese? How do you say 9? Q. So how would you say 3, 9? You're welcome. Okay, we got give this woman an extra drink. She gets. Okay, so this is this is the one. Safe to the right and safe to the left. A big wave out and a big wave back. Step, slap, step, slap, step, slap, step, slap. Three mosquitoes, mosquito, mosquito. 3 more mosquitoes. That's it. Yosh. 1 plus 1. Ichi tatsu ichi no ondo. Okay, I think that's the hit of the thing. We'll see next time around how many people are going to join in. We'll have to make some more room down that way, I think. So here's a more classic tune, a more classic dance, Tokyo Ondo. So Tokyo Ondo's got some basic, only 4 moves. You just have to watch. And I should tell the story about when I was researching Tokyo Ondo and trying to get because these are folk dances and they change by region and by city, and especially in California, if you go around, all these guys do it everybody does it a little bit differently. So when I was looking, unfortunately, this particular tune also became a theme song for a Japanese baseball team. And so the first 15 or 20 YouTubes I was seeing was all baseball game. Baseball, and the idea is you get your umbrella out, pop up your umbrella, and start moving it in time with the music. So that didn't really help me with this dance. So I want to let you know that I dug deeply to get the research and the choreo-ethnographic study accurate for this one. Okay, Tokyo Ondo.
Another team.
So this next dance is Unagappa Ondo. Unagappa Ondo, which deals with, I won't get into this long story of this strange mythical creature, and if it had a baby with an eel. And that's all you need to know. Use your imagination. Use your imagination about the Gappas are these swamp creatures, and they live in the water. And there's a really dark side to them, but they've gotten cutified. They're really cute now. So you know, it's sort of like if Dracula got with Hello Kitty or something, and it got very nice and cute vampire things. Okay, so Unagappa Ondo. So this next one is Hankobushi, the coal miners dance. Oh, this is the one everybody knows. They all remember this one because it's so easy. Except for you. Okay, you'll get it. Believe me, you'll get it. So you just have to dig the coal, throw it over your shoulder, back up, wiping your brow, and then push the cart. All right. Hankobushi.
馬の声がは粋なもの四季を伝統を待ちかねてかわいいあの子が遊びをしてさまよい
Okay, we have just two more. Just two more, but we'll repeat this. I told you we're going to do this again, so stick around and eat a lot, and then you'll want to dance it off. So this next one, it was we learned throughout California anyway, was Shiawase Samba, and this was a dance that came through in celebration of the 75th anniversary of Obon dancing in America and the rebuilding of Japantown after the 1906 earthquake. So there was this big, huge festival down in San Francisco that if anybody was there, you might remember it was kind of a disaster because this big rainstorm came in right in the middle of it and it knocked out the power and rained on all of us. So we all have this memory in our hearts about what it should have been. So that's what we do every year. We think about, this is for San Francisco that one year when it rained on it. So, Shiawase Samba, right? Okay.
Thank you.
Okay, our last dance of this set is the first dance, Bon Odori no Uta. So if you want to get your Ichiwa again, and we'll start that now that you've seen it. And of course you remember it, those 8 dances ago, and it's not very easy. And of course, you know, you can't be without a happy Humboldt Obon Uchiwa. I mean, you know, you go home without one, I don't know. I don't know how to explain or how to explain to your family or all your ancestors, you know. You just get one. Just get one. It will make things, everything will be fine that way. So, okay. All right. Bon Odori no Uta. Arigatou gozaimashita. My thanks to my dancing assistant, Linnea Mandel, Sensei Gary, Sensei Franco, and we'll be back. We'll be doing more. So please visit all of the concessions that are inside the big white tent. Get yourself something good to eat. And we'll be seeing you right there. Got your fan, and you'll regret it if you don't get the fan.
Ran out of food. Yeah, there's not enough people. They're not there's no else. We're gonna go to Full House. We're gonna get the